I actually really enjoyed this book. So the title of the book is Atomic Habits, author James Clear. And he states in the front page, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. Tiny changes equal remarkable results. So first and foremost, I highly recommend you pick up this book only because there's certain things within it that you'll be able to pick up on that apply to your life. I'm going to share what it did for me, and hopefully this inspires you to perhaps make a change, eliminate a change. Whatever the case is, I really hope this helps. So he started the book speaking about his life, and it really started to get interesting for me when he started to talk about implementing change. And I don't know about you, but for me, I always thought about it as it had to be a drastic change. So he touches on how small little changes can make huge improvements on your life. And he gives an example about a British cyclist team that, over a certain amount of years, they were considered to be very mediocre. New coaching staff comes in and they start to make little changes like adjusting the bike seat, putting rubbing alcohol on the tires, etc. And they ended up becoming Olympian gold medalists. And they just started to continue to perform well over time simply by changing these little small things in life. He also touches on the power of the compounding effect. And ironically, I just made an Instagram reel about compound interest, but compounding can also be applied to real life. So compounding one thing after another can lead into something greater than we can even imagine. I think 75 Hard for me has been a good example. Reading 10 pages a day has allowed me to read more books than I've ever read in my life in a consecutive time period. It was just as simple as reading 10 pages a day. So don't discredit just starting something small. Maybe it could be doing one extra rep at the gym, cleaning one extra item at home, maybe eating less chip. Just start somewhere and you'll begin to compound. So over the time frame of your life expectancy, or let's just put it into perspective into a year, you've now done that 365 more times than you had in the past. He also discusses his 4 laws of behavior change. So number 1 is Q. You want to make sure that this is obvious. So I'm going to use the gym as an example. In the past, I would struggle to go 7 days a week. Some may argue that you don't need to go that many times. And to an extent, I would agree. And one of the things that I've kind of learned from the book is make it a habit to go anyway. Even if you're just going to use the sauna or walk on the treadmill or stretch, you're still conditioning yourself to start to go to the gym every single day. Number 2, craving. So he talks about making it a trap. I'm going to continue with the gym. The only reason I go to the gym is because I want to be able to eat whatever I want to eat afterwards. So at the moment, I'm doing a calorie deficit. So the more I burn at the gym, for me, the way I see it, if I burn 1,000 calories at the gym, it gives me wiggle room on what I'm going to be able to intake on a daily basis. So number 3, response. You want to make it easy. Continuing with the gym, I purposely changed gyms to where now I had no excuse not to go. I literally live like a 2-minute drive away from the gym. I walk there sometimes. It's easily a 10-minute walk. So I've made it extremely easy for me to make it there. That way I don't have an excuse in the book like previously when I would want to wake up early to hit the gym before work. I would talk myself out of it because I would say, oh, it's out of the way. I have to shower, I have to get ready, X, Y, Z. So now I've eliminated that and have made it a little bit easier for me. And then number 4 is a reward. So you want to be able to satisfy that craving. For me, again, going back to the gym reference, being able to complete a workout now means I'm able to reward myself with perhaps a high fat protein, like a steak or a salmon. Things like that really put a focus into me. And I know it sounds funny because I'm literally thinking about eating while I'm working out, but this has triggered something in my mind to be able to have all 4 of these behaviors make going to the gym easier. He talks about being aware of your environment. You definitely want to surround yourself around those people that are amongst the same identity track. And that's because it's just, again, psychologically speaking, it's easier to identify yourself as a gym person, a fit person. If you surround yourself with those people, and this will make it a lot more simple for you to change your habit. And I want to leave you all with these last 2 bullet points at the end of his chapter to conclude the book. And the first one says, anyone can work hard when they feel motivated. It's the ability to keep going when work isn't exciting that makes a difference. And then he also says, professionals stick to the schedule. Amateurs let life get in the way. So again, we have the tools to really make things easier for us. It's not going to be a walk in the park. Just get that straight. But as you condition yourself and start to build on these habits and compound on it, things will get better. Things will get easier. And again, I really hope this helped. I know it was a quick little recap, but pick it up if you're really trying to change your life. Again, it starts with one simple habit. Remember that. Remember, you got this.